Good morning, everyone. The time being 8:31 on Tuesday, May 12th, 2026. I'd like to call the Forest Reserve District Commission meeting to order. Gabby, please do the roll.
Batacola,
Matacola here.
Allen, Arroyo, Bates, Garcia, Ripe, Gums, Iqbal,
Iqbal present.
Juby,
Juby here.
Caius,
Caius present.
Leonard,
Leonard here.
Lewis,
Lewis here.
Linder, Molina,
Molina present.
Hennessis,
Hennessis here.
Raw,
Roth here.
Sanchez, Strathman,
Strathman here.
Surges, Tarver,
Tarver's here.
Tepe, Williams,
Williams present remote.
Young, David, Young, Kim.
Kim Young here.
You have a quorum?
Okay, we have a quorum. Thank you very much. We have two people that would like to attend remotely, Ms. Garcia and Mr. Williams. Are there any objections? Seeing none, welcome to the meeting. Our Pledge of Allegiance today will be led by Mr. Zach Tagg. Zach, would you please lead us? Thank you, Mr. Tagg, and welcome to Ms. Allen too for joining us. Moving on with public comment, we only have one person speaking today, Ms. Romano.
Okay, got it. Ginger Romano out there in Burlington Prairie. I spoke at the last couple meetings and this is a great opportunity for me to address the whole board. I've been kind of watching it since I live over there. The preserve was originally intended and designated for horse trails and it's slowly being taken away because of the bison. Apparently the intent was to consume the whole forest preserve with fencing and that, so then I think the trails would be gone. But they since have seemed to made a bit of a compromise. So, okay, maybe. It's just a safe area for the or safe place for the people in the area to ride their horses or walk their dogs or just enjoy nature. 'Cause there are a lot of birds out there. And the special birds have been out there before the bison came, so. Anyway, yeah, so, and even it was reiterated, there was a the Forest Preserve has a Facebook page and somebody did say how they, were kind of disappointed also that, it was a nice quiet place for her to walk her dog. And, cause we do have really busy roads there and so it's just a safe area for everybody all around. And there is a horse boarding facility there too that does use the trails. So anyway, and then I guess on a nicer note, I do appreciate that you guys use the limestone instead of like, asphalt paths and trails. And the turf is especially nice, for trail riding anyway, and for people to be able to use their horses, ride their horses on some of these paths. And then, the other thing was, I'm sure oh, I guess it's a replacement of a restroom, but that's always a nice thing to have. And I know that where they want to put that restroom at the Big Rock Forest Preserve is, probably a good thing since it's at the other end of the forest preserve, but, that's all. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ms. Romano. Moving on, to the presentation approval of the minutes of April 14th. I'm asking for unanimous consent to approve those.
This is Caius. I would ask for unanimous consent for those minutes of April 14th, 2026.
Thank you, Mr. Caius. Any objection, concerns, whatever? Seeing none, minutes are approved. Thank you very much. We're moving on to the presentation and approval of the bills and commissioners per diem. May I have a motion and a second to approve the bills and commissioners per diem for April 2026? I need a motion and a second on this. Mr. Gripe moves. Ms. Allen seconds. The amount of the per diem for the month of April for the commissioners was $1,140. Any questions, concerns on that? Seeing none, Gabby, please do the roll, and please include Mr. Arroyo and Ms. Bates in attendance, please.
And Mr. Sanchez.
Oh, and Ms. Gomes too, and Mr. Sanchez.
Baticola,
Baticola, aye.
Allen, Arroyo, Bates, Garcia, Gripe,
Gripe, yes.
Gums,
Gums, yes.
Iqbal,
Iqbal, yes.
Juby,
Juby, aye.
Caius, Leonard,
Leonard, yes.
Lewis, Linder,
Linda, yes.
Molina,
Molina, yes.
Genesis,
Genesis, yes.
Roth,
Roth, yes.
Sanchez, Strathman, Sturgis, Tarver,
Tarver, yes.
Pepe, Williams,
Yes.
David Young, Kim Young,
Kim Young, yes.
approved.
Okay, the per diem is approved. Thank you very much. Moving on, we have no presentations today, so we'll go right into finance. I need a motion, a second, to discuss ordinance FP-0-26-05-0628. This is for the annual budget appropriation for fiscal year 2026 to 2027.
Roth will make the motion.
Mr. Roth moves.
Genesis will second.
Mr. Pennis the seconds. I'm going to ask Mr. Petsky to come up and explain the budget that we have proposed today. Just two quick things that I'd like to bring up is in this year's budget, number one, and most importantly, we truly have a balanced budget. There's no reserves or anything used. This is strictly revenues equaling expenses. And our revenues actually went down 3.77%. $842,000 of that is reallocation of agricultural farm rental revenue that goes into capital budgets now where it should be. And then our expenses actually went down 5.75%. So Mr. Petsky, if you'd give us a brief overview of this.
Yes, absolutely. And as mentioned, the biggest change to revenues there is the agricultural revenue. On the expense side, the biggest change would be of that 5.75% decrease would be the interfund transfers. So we directly levied more funds into the insurance liability fund, IMRF fund, and Social Security funds, reducing the need of the transfers from the general fund. In the construction development, just a quick highlight there. I do want to highlight one of the bigger projects that we're working on, which is one of the referendum promises. That was from November 24. That's the Muirhead Springs Overlook construction for $2.2 million. As a part of that too, we did receive an OSLAD development grant of $600,000 for the construction. Within the construction development fund as well, some of those property taxes that are levied are transferred over to the land acquisition fund. So 2.5 million of the funds that are levied go to land acquisition. Again, that's another referendum promise to the taxpayers. One of the reductions of the transfers from the construction development fund was a reduction of $500,000, which had historically gone to the wetland mitigation bank. Since that now has sufficient funds for future construction costs and all anticipated costs, those transfers are no longer needed, which is more good news for that fund. Just one other thing I wanted to mention here is the appropriation ordinance slightly varies from the spreadsheet in front of you. That is increased by 10%. That's a common practice among municipalities. just to, in case there's any unexpected expenditures that arise during the year, to keep the district within, state statute there. So I'm happy to answer any questions on the budget, but just some quick highlights from each of those funds.
Any questions from Mr. Petzke? Seeing none, thank you, sir, very much. Gabby, would you please do the roll on this?
Patacola,
Patacola, aye.
Allen,
Yes.
excuse me, Bates, Garcia, Gripe,
Gripe, yes.
Gums,
Gums, yes.
Iqbal,
Iqbal, yes.
Juby,
Judy, aye.
Caius,
Caius, yes.
Leonard,
Leonard, yes.
Lewis,
Lewis, yes.
Linder,
Linder, yes.
Molina,
Molina, yes.
Hennessis,
Hennessis, yes.
Roth,
Roth, yes.
Sanchez,
Sanchez, yes.
Rathman, Sturgis, Carver,
Tarver, yes.
Pepe, Williams,
Williams, yes.
David Young, Kim Young,
Kim Young, yes.
approved.
Okay, the ordinance is approved. Thank you very much. Moving on to land acquisition, may I have a motion and a second for resolution FP-R-26-05-3218. This resolution is authorizing the sale of a district-owned parcel on Jericho Road at the Big Rock Forest Preserve. I need a motion and a second to discuss and hopefully pass. Arroyo moves, Mr. Arroyo moves, Mr. Gripe seconds. I'd just like to give a brief overview, and then we've got our expert here, Ms. Jen Rooks Lopez, to give detail on it. This is a building in the Big Rock Forest Preserve that has historical significance. It was appraised, we had it appraised, and the value of it is about $65,000. It's in terrible shape. It needs extreme remediation. So the cost to remediate is about $80,000, maybe a little bit more than that. Obviously, we don't have the money to do that. We're not of the ilk that we want to do it right now. So we'd like to put the building up for sale at auction for $65,000. This is including the Breon residence, the building itself, and less than 1 acre. It's actually 0.932 acres. So, Ms. Rooks Lopez, if you would give us some more detail on this.
Sure. Morning, everyone. So when the property was purchased in 2022, the original intent of the district and the board was to demolish all of the structures. There were 2 homes on the property, 1 cell tower that does still remain, and some outbuildings. When we pulled the demolition permit from the county, we were flagged. County wanted to come out and take a look at the property. One of the homes on that, during that inspection, had some unique building characteristics to it that indicate that it was one of the original 1834 Big Rock Welsh settlement homes. And at that point, a demolition permit for that property was not granted. We have since been able to remove all of the other property, all of the other structures on the site, but have been working with the county to kind of come up with a solution on what we could do with this. There has been some interest from the local historical societies to acquire this property. Preservation partners, we've been working with them as well. Not that they're going to purchase it, but they are supportive of this as a possibility to auction the parcel off without reserve. So even though it did appraise for $65,000, we wouldn't set a reserve for this particular property, knowing that there will be at least $80,000 worth of work that needs to happen to restore and save the home.
Any questions at all? Seeing none, please do the roll on.
Patacola,
Patacola, aye.
Allen, Arroyo,
Yes.
Bates, Garcia, Gripe,
Gripe, yes.
Gums,
Gums, yes.
Iqbal,
Iqbal, yes.
Juby,
Judy, aye.
Caius,
Caius, yes.
Leonard,
Leonard, yes.
Lewis, Linder,
Linder, yes.
Molina,
Molina, yes.
Hennessis,
Hennessis, yes.
Roth,
Roth, yes.
Sanchez,
Sanchez, yes.
Rathman, Sturgis, Carver, Pepe, Williams,
Williams, yes.
David Young, Kim Young,
Kim Young, yes.
it's approved.
Resolution's approved. Thank you very much. Moving on to our next resolution, which is FP-R-26-05-3219. This is a resolution authorizing the sale of district-owned parcels between Tower Hill Road and the Chicago and Northwestern Railway in Freeman Game Meager Forest Preserve. I need a motion and a second to discuss.
Kaya second.
Ms. Allen moves, Mr. Kaya seconds. Just very briefly, these are two small lots. They're both under an acre, so we have the authority and the right to sell those. There's little or no public access to these two lots. And the habitational quality is very mediocre to nothing exceptional. So I'd like Ms. Rooks Lopez to give us a little more detail on that, if she would.
Sure. So the property that you see, there's kind of a red rectangle that highlights that. It's that narrow sliver of land, falls between Tower Hill Road and the railroad. It's approximately 50 feet wide. There are two parcels, both are under an acre. An appraisal was performed. They appraised at $500 a piece. And if the board approves, those would be let at public auction. We would also notify any governmental agencies first. They would have the right of first refusal to purchase those. If at that point, no governmental agencies wanted them, then they would be auctioned.
Any questions from anyone? Seeing none, Gabby, please do the roll.
Batacola,
Batacola, aye.
Allen, Arroyo,
Yes.
Bates, Garcia, Gripe,
Gripe, yes.
Gums,
Gums, yes.
Iqbal,
Iqbal, yes.
Juby,
Judy, aye.
Caius,
Kaya, yes.
Leonard,
Leonard, yes.
Lewis, Linder,
Linder, yes.
Molina, Genesis,
Hennessy, yes.
Roth,
Roth, yes.
Sanchez,
Sanchez, yes.
Rathman, Burgess, Carver, Pepe, Williams,
Williams, no.
David Young, Kim Young,
Kim Young, yes.
approved.
Resolution's approved. Thank you very much. Moving on to our next resolution, which is FP-R-26-05-3220. This resolution is approving an intergovernmental agreement between the Village of Campton Hills and the Forest Preserve District of Kane County concerning annexation and regulatory development of certain property. I need a motion and a second to discuss. Ms. Allen moves.
Young seconds.
Ms. Young seconds. I'd just like to mention briefly, and then I'm going to ask Mr. Habather to give a more detailed presentation on this. This is a parcel of land in the Geneva area that is approximately 900 acres, I believe. We are looking to purchase from Shodine 323 acres at approximate cost of $9.5 million. Shodine has agreed to donate an additional 77 acres. So we have a little over 400 acres involved in this parcel. But I'd like Mr. Habather to give a little more detail on that, if you would. Press the button.
This is one of the last pieces for this purchase we've been talking about for, well, probably a little bit over a year now. So Campton Hills just accepted the intergovernmental agreement on their side that gives us the permission to answer to the county as the zoning authority on the entire piece. We still have approximately 3 months until closing after acceptance of this, having to do with some of the development going on with the Shodine themselves. But Jen is up here for more detailed questions, should there be any.
Any questions from anyone? Seeing none, Gabby, please do the roll on this.
Batacola,
Batacola, aye.
Allen, Arroyo, Bates, Garcia, Gripe,
Gripe, yes.
Gums,
Gums, yes.
Iqbal,
Iqbal, yes.
Juby,
Judy, aye.
Caius,
Kaya, yes.
Leonard,
Leonard, yes.
Lewis,
Lewis, yes.
Linder,
Linder, yes.
Molina, Genesis,
Hennessy, yes.
Roth,
Roth, yes.
Sanchez,
Sanchez, yes.
Rathman, Burgess, Carver, Pepe, Williams,
Williams, yes.
David Young, Kim Young, approved.
Resolution's approved. Thank you very much. Moving on to planning and utilization. May I have a motion and a second for resolution FP-R 26 05 3221. This is a resolution approving a bid for the renovation of the Glenwood Park Forest Reserve. Need a
Bates
motion?
moves.
Ms. Bates moves. Ms. Strathman seconds. I'm gonna have Mr. Tegg give a more detailed description, but I just wanted to mention that there are really 4 different improvements that we're making to this. I'll let Mr. Tegg explain those. They deal with improving the parking lot, ADA accessible, some asphalt roadway work done. The cost of it is $497,950.11. And we have a 10% contingency, bringing that up to $547,745.11. But I'm going to ask Mr. Tegg if he would just give some more detail on this, please.
Yes, thank you so much. So Glenwood Forest Preserve is one of our beautiful preserves along the Fox River, Batavia. And it's just, it's in need of an upgrade. So this project aims to correct the entry road as you come in along Route 25 there. That road's in bad shape. This will look to resurface that road. It will expand the existing parking lot. It'll add an additional 8 stalls. It'll bring the site back into ADA compliance with fresh concrete paths, leading to a upgraded new shelter, new water hydrant. We'll replace the grill over there as well. And the restroom will be replaced as well. Currently, it's a single vault. We will move to a double vault, prefabricated concrete unit, and then relocate the dumpster to the eastern portion of the site. That way users can have a nice open view of the mowed area, the trees, and then down to the Fox River, kind of on an unobstructed view of the forest preserve in that direction. Again, we just wanted to reiterate that we had funds totaling $650,000 budgeted for this project. And as Mr. Leonard said, we came in under budget at a total of $547,745, sorry, and 11 cents.
Any questions for Mr. Tegg? Seeing none, Gabby, please do the roll on this. Thank you, Mr. Tegg.
Batacola,
Patacola, aye.
Allen. Arroyo. Bates,
Bates, yes.
Garcia. Greif,
Greif, yes.
Gums,
yes.
Iqbal,
Iqbal, yes.
Juby,
aye.
Caius,
Caius, yes.
Leonard,
Leonard, yes.
Linder,
Linder, yes.
Lewis. Molina. Genesis,
Genesis, yes.
Roth,
Roth, yes.
Sanchez,
Sanchez, yes.
Strathman, Surges, Carver, Pepe, Williams,
Williams, yes.
David Young, Kim Young. Approved.
Resolution's approved. Thank you very much. Moving on to our next resolution, which is FP-R 26 05 3222. This resolution is approving a bid for phase 2 construction of an electric bison fence at the Burlington Forest Reserve. I have Mr. Pat Chess up here. I need a motion and a second to discuss.
Caius move.
Mr. Caius moves. Ms. Strathman seconds. I'd just like to make one short comment on this. This is an additional 52 acres of land that we will be fencing in. We already have 32 acres fenced. So the total amount will be just under 85 acres as the bison herd increases in size or we get more acquisitions. This is a much needed area for them. And Ms. Romano, who was concerned about the bison and seems to be very accepting of their presence, I just wanted to assure her that this is only taking up less than 10% of the forest reserve. So there still will be a lot of natural area and places that we can use. So I think we're in good shape, but I just wanted to mention that. Mr. Chess, do you have anything you'd like to say about this?
Yeah, no, just reiterate this kind of the same points here. This is a simple expansion of the existing pasture. So adding 52 acres on, the fence will mirror what the currently existing fence is. So it should look the same going west there. We are looking to expand as primarily for the expansion of the herd size. Presently, There are 7 bison in the pasture right now. We'd like, there are 7. We had a first calf was born this weekend. Yeah. Oh, so already expanding. And so the bison are most comfortable in kind of herd sizes when you get up above kind of 15 animals. So I would like to get them up into that kind of 20 to 25 number total. And so to keep the kind of acres per animal for forage at an appropriate stocking rate, this is a necessary expansion. We have addressed some of the concerns with trails. We're hoping we do have a path circumnavigating the fence. We want to allow for people to get full access to kind of view the animals as they're in there. It should go around to the south as well.
You know, I don't know if we mentioned the cost on this, but the cost for this fencing will be $142,000 with the 10% contingency. That would bring it up to $156,000. Any questions from Mr. Chess? Mr. Gripe?
Thank you, Mr. President. Pat, 2 questions about sorry.
Yeah. you're fine.
If there's a power outage here, and I'm thinking a thunderstorm, some severe storm that knocks the power out there, the fence goes down, I would assume. I don't know if we really need a backup if bison get spooked like that, or if there's a way, because in that kind of thing, they might get scared, might push the fence boundaries. Do we even need to think about anything like that, a backup?
Yeah, so the fence is currently solar powered, but we do have ComEd run our line power into the pump house. We will be hooking it up to the grid with this phase 2 expansion. So it should be running primarily on the grid at that point, but we'll have solar panels on there as a backup.
Okay. Second question, I know we did a split rail fence, or whatever the right word is. I know it was around that first area. Is that also going to be around the second area as
So
well?
currently the split rail fence runs down the western line of the existing pasture. That is going to be where these 2 phases get connected in. So we're going to move that, we're going to pivot that area of split rail up to cover the kind of around the parking lot area of phase 2 as well.
Ms. Juby?
Is it a boy or a girl?
We think it's a boy.
Any other questions, comments?
that close, huh?
Any other questions, comments? Hearing none, Gabby, please do the roll on this.
Batacola,
Petacola, aye.
Allen,
Allen, aye.
Arroyo, Bates,
Bates, yes.
Garcia, Gripe,
Gripe, yes?
Gums,
Gums, yes.
Iqbal,
Iqbal, yes.
Juby,
Shuby, aye.
Caius,
Caius, yes.
Leonard,
Leonard, yes.
Lewis, Linder,
Linder, yes.
Molina. Molina, yes. Hennesis,
Hennessis, yes.
Roth,
Roth, yes.
Sanchez,
Sanchez, yes.
Bratman, Burgess, Tarver.
Yes.
Tepe, Williams,
Yes.
David Young, Kim Young. Approved.
Resolution's approved. Thank you very much. Moving on to our next resolution, which is FP-R-26-05-3223. This is a resolution authorizing a bid for trail resurfacing on the Illinois Prairie Path Batavia Spur. Need a motion, a second to discuss? Okay, I'd just like to say that the cost on this project is going to be $63,567 with an additional 5% contingency, bringing the total cost up to $66,745.55. I'm going to ask Mr. Jensen if he'd give some detail on this, please.
Certainly. So back in the early 2000s, we started resurfacing portions of the linear bike trails throughout the county. This year, the focus is on a 1.4 mile stretch as part of the Illinois Prairie Path Batavia Spur, and that's from the Kirk Road Bridge east to the County Line Road. It is currently a limestone surface trail, and that's what we'll be refinishing with. It'll get an additional 2 inches of limestone with the crown in it to help with drainage. It connects in with the Fox River Trail at Glenwood, and then also into the Aurora spur of the Prairie Pass. So it's a pretty popular trail. It's in need of some resurfacing, and this is what we'll be targeting, this year.
Any questions for Mr. Johnson? Seeing none, Gabby, please do the roll.
Batacola,
Abatacola, aye.
Allen, Arroyo,
Yes.
Bates, Garcia, Gripe,
Gripe, yes.
Gums,
Gums, yes.
Iqbal,
Iqbal, yes.
Juby,
Shubi, aye.
Caius,
Caius, yes.
Leonard,
Leonard, yes.
Lewis,
Lewis, yes.
Linder,
Linder, yes.
Molina,
Molina, yes.
Hennessis,
Hennessis, yes.
Roth,
Roth, yes.
Sanchez,
Sanchez, yes.
Strathman,
Strathman, yes.
Burgess,
Burgess, yes.
Carver, Tepe, Williams,
Williams, yes.
David Young, Kim Young. Approved.
Resolution is approved. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Johnson, for staying up there. Next one we'll need your help on also. The next resolution is FP-R-26-05-3224. This is a resolution accepting the bid for the replacement of the restroom at the Big Rock Forest Preserve. The amount of the restoration is $138,992 with a 5% contingency, bringing it up to $145,941. I need a motion, a second to discuss.
Linder, second.
Ms. Allen moves, Mr. Lindner seconds. I'd just like to make one comment before Mr. Johnson says anything. This is in my district, and this restroom replacement is sorely needed. So thank you all for considering that. Mr. Johnson?
So for this one, we're replacing an existing Romtech style restroom with a new CXT prefabricated concrete structure. I believe we have a picture of. Well, I'll keep talking while we wait for that. So this is our new model that we're going with. We've installed these at 3 previous locations. Currently, we have about 75 restrooms throughout the county. We've gone from a Romtech to a block face, and that'll look very similar to this prefabricated concrete one. Recently at Big Rock, we added some sections of trails with the RTP grant. So we're over 10 miles total there. This is at the intersection of the trails and the parking lot for the lake. Very popular. It's becoming very popular. So this is a picture of the one that was recently installed at Oakhurst. Concrete roof, concrete walls, everything. They basically truck it in and set it down in the tank. So this one went out to bid for and came back at with a contingency. We're looking at a total project cost not to exceed $145,941.60. And that is with Midwest Excavators of Wasco. Was that? They've held up really well so far, and staff are happy with them. I'll have to get back to you on that one.
Any other questions for Mr. Wright?
Thank you, Mr. President. I was curious, so all new house, is the existing, I guess you call it a pit, satisfactory, or does that need to be tweaked to go with the new house? In other words, I don't know if there's a life expectancy on those things.
So the Romtex and the block buildings, we currently get anywhere between 10 to 20 years is what we're seeing, and that's based on previous use. This one having fewer seams, fewer moving parts, more of a solid, less plastic. We're hoping to exceed 25, 30 years on that. I'm not sure what the manufacturer.
Well, this is going from a single vault to a double vault, though.
And
Is
it-
it underground work that.
Correct, yes,
happening?
sorry. Yeah, we're going from a single vault to a 2-stall.
Any other questions, comments on this? Seeing none, Gabby, please do the roll on this.
Batacola,
Batacola, aye.
Allen,
Allen, aye.
Arroyo,
Yes.
Bates, Garcia, Gripe,
Gripe, yes.
Gums,
Gums, yes.
Iqbal,
Iqbal, yes.
Juby,
Shubi, aye.
Caius,
Caius, yes.
Leonard,
Leonard, yes.
Lewis, Linder,
Linder, yes.
Molina,
Molina, yes.
Hennessis,
Hennessis, yes.
Roth,
Roth, yes.
Sanchez,
Sanchez, yes.
Strathman,
Strathman, yes.
Surges, Carver, Tepe, Williams,
Williams, yes.
David Young, Kim Young. Approved.
Resolution's approved. Thank you very much. Moving on to our next resolution. This resolution, FP-R-26-05-3225, is a resolution approving a collective bargaining agreement between the Forest Preserve District of Kane County and the Metropolitan Alliance of Police, Forest Preserve District of Kane County Police Officers, Chapter number 315. This is a 4-year contract. The current year has already been agreed upon and set up. The next 3 years are set up. I'm going to ask Ms. Clough to give some information on this. I did want to mention, before we get a motion, a second on this set, we could have gone into closed session on this, but we're very happy with the results on this. I think it's good for everyone, and we felt no reason to go into closed session, so that's why we're handling it in open session. So I need a motion and second to discuss. Mr. Gripe moves and Ms. Allen seconds. Any questions, concerns on this? Ms. Clough, would you give us a description of this, please?
So good morning. This is a first contract, collective bargaining agreement between the district and the Metropolitan Alliance of Police, which represents the district's full-time police officers. The contract details the compensation, the benefits, and other conditions of employment related to those officers, and they have all been tentatively and mutually agreed upon by both of the parties. If it's approved, it is a 4-year contract that is effective July 1 of 2025. As President Leonard said, no retroactive wages are due. Instead, it provides for increases to the wage scale beginning July 1st of 2026, and then each July 1st thereafter in the amounts of 2.5%. July 1 of 2026, and then 2% each of those subsequent years. The contract also includes an equity or a Me Too clause, which ensures that the wage scale increases provided to the district's police officers are no less than what's provided to other non-bargaining employees of the district. And the budget that the commission just approved includes the funds that are necessary to pay the first year of the contract. Staff does recommend its approval and execution.
Any questions on this at all? Seeing none, Gabby, please do the roll on this.
Batacola.
Batacola, aye.
Allen.
Allen, aye.
Arroyo.
Yes.
Bates. Garcia. Gripe.
Gripe, yes.
Gums.
Gums, yes.
Iqbal.
Iqbal, yes.
Juby.
Juby, aye.
Caius. Leonard.
Leonard, yes.
Lewis.
Lewis, yes.
Linder.
Linder, yes.
Molina.
Molina, yes.
Genesis.
Genesis, yes.
Roth.
Roth, yes.
Sanchez.
Sanchez, yes.
Strathman.
Strathman, yes.
Surges. Tarver. Pepe. Williams.
Yes.
David Young. Kim Young. Okay, it's approved.
Yes, Ms.
Um,
Bates.
I should have said this sooner, but resolution approving a collective bargaining agreement between the Forest Preserve District of Kane County, doesn't that need a and something else?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a typo. We will correct
Okay.
that. Thank you very much for noticing that. You know, the one last thing I'd like to mention about this resolution, which we just approved, we're very happy with it because we felt as a forest preserve that everyone should be paid equally, and we want to make sure everyone is paid a just and livable wage. But we don't want to show favoritism for any one group. This is in line with all the non-union people too, so we're stayed strictly in alignment with everyone else. So I'm very happy with the resolution and with the contract we have for the next 3 years. Moving on, is there any new or unfinished business we need to discuss? Yes, Mr. Surges. I would be remiss if I take
Silt is not showing, so we're hoping that all of that has come through has flushed. I did speak with the foreman yesterday in preparation. He said, let's talk in 2 weeks when that project on the foot.
Thank you, Mr. Sturgis. Anything else? If there's nothing else, we'll ask Ms. Lori Matanchuk to come up and give her communications report.
Sorry, I can't. It doesn't work back there.
Just 1 second, please. Mr. Gripe, go
I
ahead.
I just saw a note online. If any of us speak, you need to use a microphone because people listening cannot hear.
Very good point. So anyone listening through Zoom or remotely, if we could use our microphones, that'd be great.
Apologies for the technical delays. The next one. We celebrated Earth Day since this last group met. 250 volunteers joined staff out at Fabian Forest Preserve to plant 500 trees and shrubs, and we had a little bit of all kinds of weather, but when it became time for the actual tree and shrub planting, the skies cleared, which was great. So thank you to all of the volunteers and staff who participated in Earth Day this year. Next slide. We had our Kane native plant sale that is hosted by the Kane Forest Preserve Foundation. We raised around $16,000 at that, which is great. That may not seem like a lot of money, but when you consider we're selling plants for $4 and $6 and gallons for 15 and some trees and shrubs, it was great. So congratulations to Lauren Swanson and Monica Castle from our staff who spearheaded the plant sale this year. And then thank you as well to the sponsors who are listed on the screen. Our campgrounds opened on May 1st, and they're doing very well. So just a heads up that the campgrounds are open, and they're open seasonally until the last Sunday third Sunday in October. Someday I'll get that right. And bison are now able to be seen at Burlington Prairie Forest Preserve. And while I love that Pat shared that we had a baby out there, we are letting the American Indian Center of Chicago make that announcement. So please forget you heard that. And they are hopefully going to be making that announcement today, and then we are going to share their announcement. So if you would just hold on mentioning that anywhere, that would be great. But we saw the baby out there yesterday. It's adorable. You want to hug it, please don't hug it. And the fence is working great, and we've heard plenty of positive feedback on the bison being out at Burlington Prairie. So if you haven't gone out there, please, it's worth a trip. And I think that was all that I had.
Yes, Miss Allen?
Lori needs to explain a little bit about the selfie.
A little about the selfie. So through the month of May, Fridays through Sundays from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., we have staff and volunteers hanging out at a table out there, just answering general questions. And I took the first 2 shifts on the first Friday in May. And there was about a 45-minute window where no one was out there with me except for the animals. So I took a quick selfie with the animals. Yeah, they did. So I originally took a selfie and they were way down the pasture, down the prairie. And then as I'm looking in the camera, I kept seeing them go closer. And so I thought, oh, I'll take another one. I'll take another one. Pretty soon they were right behind me. So they're my friends now. So.
Great. Any other any other questions, comments for Lori? Lori, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I just have one comment before we handle our last resolution, and that is with respect to our budget for the 26-27 year. I'd like to thank Ben and Dave and the staff and Mr. Williams for all their work they did in getting this budget together, making sure it's balanced and that we're taking care of everyone in the way that we as a commission would like to. So thank you all very much for all your hard work. Finally, our last resolution is putting the reports on file. I need a motion, a second to do that.
Linda moves.
Okay.
Caius, I would ask you unanimous consent.
All right,
Reports on
Mr.
file.
Caius asks for unanimous consent. Any objection, concerns? Seeing none, the reports are placed on file. And then finally, I need a motion to adjourn and a second.
Rothos motion.
Mr. Roth moves.